Oh, excuse me. Oh, crap.
Good evening, our Patriot family, and welcome to another episode of the Patriot Brothers. I'm your producer, host, and brother Zachary Smouse, and with me are your Patriot brothers Duke Boynton and the Conservative Patriot. Okay, so I need to get something off my chest because shit is getting out of hand. Why in the fuck is that when we, as patriots, get labeled as domestic terrorists when we stand for our rights, but yet Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi can go to Minnesota, stand in the streets threatening to riot and burn shit if Chauvin wasn't found guilty, but yet they can still be in office? Enough is enough. We need to do something to take our country back.
That's right, Zach. Well said, buddy. Well said. So,
amen to that. Oh yeah.
We'll get the platitudes out of the way. Zach, how you doing? CP, how you doing?
Doing great.
Nice. Not bad for a Tuesday, huh?
Yeah.
And always, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Especially comment. That's huge.
Except for trolls, you could eat a bag of shit.
Even trolls could come on. I don't care. Comment and just makes that YouTube algorithm go. What's up, YT? Long time no see, guys. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been on the pod, so I've missed you guys. And there you go. I'm upset as well.
Chris American. Chris American Kiss. That's how I say kiss. My bad. Hey,
Janet, you're right. Not a fair verdict, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later here. I want y'all just coming in, roll in, say hi, say hello. We love you. We always want you here. Bob Hall, my brother from another mother. You should jump on one time, buddy. You should jump on one time. You know, it's not Maxine water for poop duty in California. Oh, my Lord. I mean, there's so much truth to that. So much truth.
Yeah.
You know, there's
a lot of truth to
so
that,
much stuff. I mean, the guilty verdict, honestly, I was telling you guys here in the back room before we came live, I told my actual brother one day about the same day that the trial started, almost 14 days ago, that I guarantee you that Chauvin's going to be found guilty because he was found guilty before the trial even began. You know, that trial should have never happened in Minneapolis. It should have never happened anywhere close to it. It was an unfair trial. I watched probably 85% of that trial. The defense attorney absolutely made it plain and clear what happened. I think Chauvin got a bad rap. I don't think he should have been charged. I think he should have been acquitted. What he did was not illegal. It was what was taught by the Minneapolis Police Department. And also something that I was taught, going through cop school myself, that kneel on neck, it wasn't neck. It was just a restrain means. And that's not what killed Floyd at all. It's not what killed him. And Janet, I'm going to touch on the subject a little bit later, but yeah, the appeals, it might be a mistrial, but I'm going to get there pretty soon. here real soon.
Sorry about that.
So you're okay, dude. What's up, brother? Glad to see you, man. Yay, you passed your state pesticide examinations. Dude, good for you. Good for you. I know that wasn't easy, so a big old round of applause for you, man. I know, been there, done that. Congratulations, bro. If you were here, I'd pop a beer for you, bro. I'd pop a beer for you. Anyway, so we're talking about where's CP go? He says, see you later, alligator. So this whole Chauvin trial thing, everybody had to know that Chauvin was going to be found guilty. I mean, it was in the cards because it was on video. But for anybody that actually watched the video would say, okay, that was mean, that was horrible. Look, it wasn't mean or horrible because Floyd asked to be put on the ground. He could have saved his life if he just got put in that cop car. But since he was kicking and trying to hit the police officers, what happened? You got restrained on the ground by a legal move. And that was proved
There we
by
go.
the defense attorneys there in Minnesota. Okay. And so it was proved. It was also proved time and time again that Floyd was like 11% over what should keep somebody alive if you're on drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, the fentanyl that was in his system should have killed him, and it probably would have killed him eventually anyways that day. Okay. And Maxine Waters should be kicked out of office and arrested for inciting a riot. Okay, so with that said, if you guys could give me the floor for just a couple seconds here. No joke, folks. I have been up since 2 a.m. researching this. And I actually found something that I really believe we could bring to the FBI and actually charge Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi, quite possibly Kamala Harris, quite possibly Joe Biden for treason. And so I'm going to give you the articles of treason according to the United States Code. So 18 United States Code, Chapter 15, Title 18, Chapter 115 states treason, sedition, subversive activities, whoever owing allegiance to the United States levies war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere is guilty of treason and shall suffer death or shall be imprisoned not less than 5 years and filed under the title but not less than $10,000 and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States. What Kamala Harris did before this trial even ended, she came out and told people anything less than a guilty verdict. I want these people out there rioting. I want them to cause confrontation. She incited violence. She is now treasonous to
Maxine
18
Waters.
USC. That
Maxine Waters, yeah.
Thank you. She just committed treason. So did Nancy Pelosi, saying, oh, well, Maxine Waters didn't say anything wrong. And herein lies the reason why I believe that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden could be found under this treasonous act is because they did not put a stop to Maxine Waters' rhetoric. Okay?
Yeah.
So they did not put a stop to it. Matter of fact, they're kind of giving her, and I'm going to include Don Lemon with CNN.
The media is definitely in on it.
Any media folks that have not told Maxine Waters, look, what you said is an act of treason. So I'm calling out all of you folks to look up the FBI's number. And I seriously want you folks to tell the FBI to arrest Maxine, arrest Nancy on treason, because they're inciting violence against America and Americans.
See, that's the problem. It's the agency's corrupt. How can we do that?
Well, you just call them. You know, we want answers, but we want it without bloodshed. And here's my one answer to you. You bombard the FBI with phone calls. I just gave you the code exactly how Maxine Waters destroyed that code. She absolutely went in there and incited violence. People say, well, Donald Trump incited, but no, he did not. That's why he was found not guilty during the proceedings for his impeachment, right? But no, Maxine Waters, both times, I'm going to tell you now, both times, there is absolutely 100% proof from Maxine's ugly fucking mouth that she has to be arrested immediately for being a domestic terrorist, because she is asking for war on the American people from Black Lives Matter and Antifa, who are both known as American terrorists.
Right.
She's the leader of this terrorist organization. She needs to be arrested immediately, and she needs to be charged with treason. And Nancy Pelosi as well.
Anybody that's involved there should be going to jail.
That's why I said it should go all the way up to Biden. Kamala, I don't even give a shit what her name is. Biden. Nobody's coming out and saying, no, you shouldn't say this. You know, Maxine Waters, shut your mouth. This is horrible. CNN's coming out saying, well, what she said is just protecting her ethnicity rights. Are you kidding me? No, she's inciting violence against Americans. And what I just read by Penal Code 18 USC Chapter 15, Title 18, Chapter 115, she just committed treason, and I want her arrested.
Well, this is not the first time the Democrats have committed treason. They've done it multiple times, and they get away with it.
Yeah, well, we have to put an end to it. That's why I say you guys need to start calling the FBI saying, you know what? This chick just committed treason. I'm sorry, chick. She might be transgender. This just committed treason. It doesn't matter. She committed treason. Absolute like 100% treason.
Well, like I said, if the FBI is corrupt, how could that go on?
They need to do it. They need to stop being corrupt or defund the FBI.
Well,
get them out. Look, they want to
raise as corrupt as they come. They could do shit.
You know, though, phone calls could go a really, really long way. I don't even care if I'm on the FBI's radar. I called them out on Facebook. Ask anybody out there. I called them out to start this shit. They, by law, the FBI's hands are tied. If they do not arrest Waters for her rhetoric and her treasonous actions, the FBI could very well be under the scrutiny of the civil and possibly criminal liability court case. They better start doing stuff, or Americans are going to have to start doing it for them. I know. Well, I don't trust the FBI either. But hey, look, we're looking for answers, right? And so I'm going to start, not the government level. I'm not saying call your senator, call your congressman. You know, screw that. Where does that get you? You call these law enforcement agencies. You document it. If they don't want to do the job, perhaps then it's time for us to go do it for them. It's called what? Samaritan. Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this crap. You know, had President Trump come out and said exactly what Maxine Waters said, they would have arrested him. So we have to end it. We have to end it. You know, here in America, we're at a boiling point. And so I'm picking at needles here, trying to make sure that, you know, we're not going to go fisticuffs with you people. I want to do it legally first, one small item at a time. But if they want war, then we'll bring it. But right now, I want every little I dotted, T crossed, and we do what we can to get these corrupt, ugly, evil, treasonous politicians out of office. That's right. Sue coming in. They would have arrested Trump. They absolutely would have arrested Trump. But Maxine Waters said it. And Maxine Waters could get away with it because, number one, she's liberal. Number two, she's black. She got a free pass from CNN because of those two problems. Call again. That's right. Call them. You're not in trouble. Don't think by calling a law enforcement office, that means you're in trouble. You're shedding light on a treasonous action by a treasonous person and making sure their treasonous actions don't happen again. Call. Eventually, it'll make it to the limelight. There'll be news agencies out there saying, man, the FBI is getting bombarded. You could call the Department of Defense. Department of Defense has something to do with terrorism. You could call the CIA because they have something to do with terrorism. Do it. Call them. It's not you. You're turning somebody else in for inciting violence against Americans. That's an act of war. She is a terrorist. And she needs to be stopped. She needs to be arrested immediately.
Well, not just her, Soros.
And coming in, how can someone do it internationally? That one, I don't know, buddy. I wish I could tell you, Samuel. I don't know. But I honestly say enough is enough. It's time to start cracking down on these folks by actually getting law enforcement officials' feet under the fire and tell them, look, if you're not going to do something, we'll do something. Because there is enough proof and evidence against Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi right now to charge them as domestic terrorists. They want terror done to the American people. And by God, I hope YouTube passes this on to the FBI, because the FBI has to come back to Duke and say, nope, you're wrong. That's false information, because I've looked it up. And exactly what that law was written for, 18 U.S.C. Chapter 15, Title 18, Chapter 115, says exactly what Nancy Pelosi is upholding, and Maxine Waters said is an act of terrorism, an act of treason against the public of America.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
You're correct.
Who the fuck does Maxine Waters think she is? That before a trial ends, she comes out and says, well, if we don't get what we want, we're going to go get confrontational. You know what? What if that was an acquittal for Chauvin? Right? What if that was an acquittal? Well, they didn't get their way, and Maxine Waters said, we're going to go burn down and loot, and we're going to kill people. Because Maxine, I'm sorry, guys, enough is enough. You're pushing the people the wrong way. And when I say the people, I'm talking the 80 million that voted for Trump. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. So we're going to push in a direction to have these folks arrested, in my opinion. They need to be arrested. They need to be charged. They need to have a trial. Due process. I'm all about that. They need to be tried. Not just found guilty. They need to be tried. But they have to be arrested first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Helen, you're right. Feel sorry for the police officers all over America because they just got shafted today. Let me tell you, as a patriot in this country, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a police officer out there listening, or maybe listening later, maybe this is time for you guys to just walk away. Maybe it's time for you to go into your chief or your sheriff's office and go put down your badge, go put down your guns, and say, you know what? We will never win. We won't win. And you know what? Here's my thinking. Let's go ahead and defund the police. Okay? Let's defend them. No more money for the police. Let's abolish the police. Let's abolish correction officers. Let's abolish prisons. And let's put the law in hands of folks like us. Because I guarantee you, if I see you commit a crime, it's going to be like Judge Dredd. Is this understood? So go ahead. Cops, if you walk off, I don't blame you. The Chauvin trial was an absolute absurdity. It was ridiculous. Chauvin should have been acquitted. I watched it. I saw what happened. I saw the videos of George Floyd being a dick prior to it. I saw the videos of George Floyd weeks before resisting arrest because he was acting a fool. And they painted him to be some sort of an angel. Are you guys fucking kidding me? Oh, my Lord. No. No.
They worship this guy like he was God.
Yeah.
You got three
the whole
funerals. Why people who died couldn't see their loved ones, whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I agree.
I've been arrested. Whatever they are show is CGI or body doubles.
There is Chef Nevada Harper, thank you. And it was taken down probably about, I want to say 3 months ago. There was actually a video that came out that showed that George Floyd attended his own funeral.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And it was done by a black guy. And it was very convincing. Very convincing. You know, is this one of those, is this a red flag event? I don't know. Is this a false flag? Not a red flag, false flag. I don't know. But what I can tell you right now is that in order for justice to be done in America, there are laws to be followed. And if you're not going to follow the laws, then I expect you to get arrested. But in the same token, as a regular civilian, you know your rights. If you know you did wrong, give it up. Don't fight it. What did George Floyd do? He fought it. If he had just complied with the police officers, he'd still be passing off $20 fake bills. But no, Chauvin's the one that is looked at as the guy being the wrongful guy, even though his move was topped by that police department.
Yeah.
Sad day. Although Maxine Waters will probably cause that trial to be a mistrial. As of right now, it probably will be appealed because she ran her mouth. Okay, so right now, yeah, Chauvin's been found guilty. 2 weeks down the line, when they prove it's a mistrial and they appeal it to the courts of appeal, and he's found not guilty because of Maxine Waters, the riots will begin. And I want everybody to be ready.
Yeah. It's like I said to Zach before we went live. They're already starting that crap here in Central Massachusetts.
Oh yeah,
they're going after conservative businesses now that they don't bow down, they don't acknowledge Black Lives Matter.
Right.
They'll burn their businesses down.
Yep.
They're going after us, folks.
They're coming after us. And as a matter of fact, they're trying to get cheeky. And so being in El Paso County, Colorado, we have a very, very strong conservative base, at least for now, till the Californians and the Washingtonites and the Oregonites move here. But we have a very strong conservative base. But on some of the Facebook groups, there are people actually coming out saying, hey, what businesses are black so we could go support them? I don't have a problem with that. Here lies the problem.
No, me either.
There's like 5 businesses that are owned by black folks. And so these people are trying to pull straws to see who's going to answer so they could target white people businesses. You know, and they don't want to call this race, but I'm going to call this race related. Okay, this is a war, absolute war on anybody white. Prove me wrong. You know, this whole George Floyd thing, if this dude was a white guy, who would have freaking cared?
No one.
No one would have cared.
Well,
unfortunately, Chauvin got found guilty even before that trial began. And I've said that since day one. Even though his actions were approved by the police department in Minneapolis, it's an actual proven takedown, restraint move.
Yep, all the police. Yeah, and all the police voted for Trump too. They endorsed him.
Yep, that's right.
He was the biggest law enforcement union in New York. They endorsed him. And when they found out he got fucked over, like, oh, what the fuck do we do now?
Yep, that's right. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. But my biggest thing that I want to talk about tonight, and Zach, whenever you're done drinking your rum, you can open it up to the public here. I just really wanted to get out how Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, quite possibly Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have actually, within the boundaries of United States Penal Code 1815, Chapter 115, has actually committed treason. I've been looking up since 2 a.m. And I think man, if I was an actual attorney, I'd be taking them to court criminally, not civilly, criminally.
Marjorie Taylor Greene has already filed a resolution on that.
Yeah.
And of course, she's got nobody backing her. You know, they're all fucking spineless up there.
God, aren't they? I mean, it's freaking ridiculous.
The only one that wants to fight, and where are the other fucking Republicans? Where are you?
That's right. And Susie D said it best during a video showing they were all actors. Media took it down and burnt it. Sounded like even Floyd was an actor, thinking Floyd is still alive. Even the MSA or the EMS was fake. That's right.
Hello.
Why, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Susie?
He's sitting the bourbon again, I see.
Oh,
No
sorry.
problem.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Aye. Well, I mean, arr. That's the way we do it. Arr.
Like my pirate
I can
joke.
see your name because of that.
The pirate walks into a bar, has got a steering wheel in the front of his pants. Finally, after an hour, the bartender's like, "Dude, what's with the wheel?" He goes, "Arg, it's driving me nuts."
I'm going to remember that one. That was great.
The easiest joke to remember.
Yeah, like I was telling Duke and Zach.
This is Gitmo.
Oh, that's cute.
His name is Gitmo, short for Guantanamo Bay, where everybody's gonna go.
right on. But
He's waiting on the precipice.
I was telling them how Black Lives Matter BLM is targeting conservative businesses here in Central Massachusetts, and they have a list
They
of
were
all
already talking about it in Louisville too. They're like, he better be found guilty or blood's gonna spill on the streets, is what I heard. So
Yep. Where's that due process?
All the towns,
we all know
the towns, high schools, everything. I'm like,
they learned from California what happens if you don't sway.
Yeah. Where's
That's
due process
way,
for
yeah.
Chauvin? I'm sorry, but he walked into that courtroom day one guilty, and that is exactly what our founding fathers never wanted to happen.
Yeah,
Those
they found him
jurors
guilty.
don't think for 1 minute. Don't think for 1 minute those jurors didn't already come in and say, "Oh, we got to sit through this for 14 days just to find this guy guilty." Oh.
He was guilty as soon as he's sworn in as an officer.
Yep, they should have never.
They
should have never held that trial in Minneapolis, ever. And that judge should have said, "We're not holding that trial here."
All right.
You know,
and that judge had the power to do that.
You know, that's interesting. That guy does not look anything like Derek.
The guy that actually they showed on the news, I mean, on the footage, it looked like the cash cab guy. So,
you're right.
I mean, bad actors, as 17 always says. He looks just like the
that's right.
Yeah, he's a crisis actor.
That's right. And Edward coming in, think it was bullshit. Here's a guy that robbed a pregnant woman at gunpoint to her stomach in front of all her kid, but he is revered as a martyr. Let me tell you something. George Floyd was not an angel.
Neither was Breonna Taylor. I'm from Louisville. They have a whole file on her, all the as many times as they were watching. She was being watched because of all the drug traffic that was going in, and they said that somehow she was the one that got fired on, but she was in the middle of the room. I heard that he used her as a shield. That's why.
What sane man does that anyways?
What man does that? It's not a man. There's no man nowadays.
Yeah, that's not a man.
That's for the whole process. They want to get rid of the alpha male. They want beta males.
Yeah, beta. And look up Google. Beta is not a good thing.
No.
And I'm not proposing that every male out there is going to be an alpha male, but I'm going to tell you there is definitely a difference between men and women. And for the good guys out there, we like to protect women.
Right. People think
something.
an alpha as a bad thing. Is not. It's the provider. It's the hunter-gatherer. It's the provider. It's the one who protects the family. The one who steps up and what needs to be done. And beta male's going to run behind the girl. I mean, the alpha male's going to put the girl and the family behind him.
That's right.
And he's going to gather with others.
Like I always say, there's always an agenda behind everything they do. There's always an agenda behind everything they do.
My dad was an alpha
all this crap was planned to happen. First they wanted to beat Trump. That didn't work. Then
my mom purposely looked for an alpha male.
Then this pandemic came.
Well,
that didn't work. So they have riots, and then
right.
He had 7 kids.
CP.
I mean, you can't raise 7 kids with a beta.
Right.
It's part of the agenda. It's part of the Agenda 21, Agenda 30 plan. Look it up on DuckDuckGo.
I mean, look
This
at
is
what they've done
all
with the
planned.
social. I mean, with the being on welfare. I mean, they got rid of the mail. If you can't be on welfare, if you have a two-parent system, you have to be a single mother to be on welfare.
Right.
And that's how they got rid of the mail. I mean, I know women that they're drugged out of their mind, and they get custody before an actually good guy that wants to be a part of their children's lives. They're not allowed to be in there. It's either CPS or the drugged out mother.
Hi, Teresa.
Yep.
They don't.
But yeah, I mean, you guys are right. One of the things that I do, and this is people kind of look at me cross-eyed for doing it, but if we go into me and my family, you know, I have 5 daughters and a wife. So if we all walk into a store together, I'm not leading the pack, I'm behind the pack.
Right.
Okay. They walk in before me because I can see everything going on in front of them. And I know if anybody tries to come up behind me, they're going to have a time and a half on their hands.
Exactly.
And so that's maybe what you call an alpha male syndrome. But to me, it's just protecting my family. I'm taking the pack in the back. I'm the one going behind my whole entire family to make sure they're safe when we walk into any situation. Now, if
it's nature.
That's right. If I'm in front of the pack, I don't know what's going on behind me. And that's actually been proven in the wolf world. If you guys look it up on YouTube, where is the leader of the pack? It's behind the pack.
It's on top.
That's right.
They could appear for what Maxine Waters said.
That's
right. The judge said they could.
That's right. Sue coming in. Kids are always in front of me. That's right. Keep them in your line of vision. Always protect the family.
My friend had a husky, and he would his room was in the basement. His husky would sit on the landing, overlooking the entire basement. And that's where he'd plant himself. And he always, and it didn't matter who was there, he was on top of it because he had to assess the whole situation and see what was going on. And that was instinct. He didn't train him that. That dog did that naturally.
That's right. That's right. And I don't mean to. And with that said, I don't mean to call us males dogs, but we do have a dog instinct, and that instinct is to protect our family at all costs. And so we lead by the rear, and that is just the way it should be. And CP, go ahead and take that one again. Patriot Duke, did you hear about the 15-year-old girl shot by a police officer today? I did not. You gotta fill me in.
I didn't either.
They're hitting FFs like crazy. FFs are everywhere, and we all know what's coming. I mean, there's no way they're going to get our guns. I don't care how many FFs they do.
They can't.
There's people out here where I live in the rural America. I mean, this is my town is in the Hall of Fame because it's the longest consecutive celebration of the 4th of July in the United States. And I mean, there may be only population 6,000, but I guarantee there's 200 times more of that in ammunition.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And guns, that you don't even know about.
That's right.
And nobody knows about.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
My neighbor just put up a flag yesterday. It said F Biden and F you for voting for him. Garage. I'm like, I love your flag.
Right. Well, see that's the problem. He wasn't voted in. He was installed.
Oh no, I know. But he stole it. I mean, as I told Zach last time we went live, my dad's been dead for 14 years. I mean, my dad's been dead for 4 years, but he hasn't been able to vote since I was 13 because he was a felon when he was alive.
Wow, so he's still voting though.
But I checked his registration and it's active.
You need to turn that into your local authorities.
Oh, I did. That's in Indiana. And I checked the voting machines in Indiana. 30 counties use Dominion. And it's a red state.
This is ridiculous. Talk about a Bolshevik regime takeover of our country.
But my dad would have
Yeah.
voted Democrat anyways, but it doesn't matter. He still shouldn't have voted. He was dead. And he couldn't vote even when he was here because he was a felon.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of sounds spot on.
Yeah.
Kind of sound like exactly what millions of other people have said.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Bacon
voted
stuffed
for
donut.
Trump.
I want one of your donuts.
What donuts?
Bacon stuffed donuts coming in. And he knows me with bacon donuts. Bacon
I don't
stuffed
eat
donut.
bacon. I haven't eaten pork in about 4 years. So all I do is draw. Zach knows my artwork.
Bacon donuts. That's
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
That one.
Absolutely love that.
This is my card.
Oh wow.
dang.
You're so
Damn.
talented. Angel,
Holy
you are
cow.
very, very talented.
And then I did this is my caricature of the prince. He's still alive.
Wow.
We know.
Who's
Holy
that?
We all
smokes.
know.
Is that JFK Jr.?
Yeah. And then I got the actual realistic one. There.
Wow.
Holy shit, man.
Tremendously awesome.
Wow.
I'm
We're-
impressed.
I did the
Round of
logo for
applause
Zach.
you.
We're doing the hands.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
followed up that story for years. Notice how they always said he went missing, not dead.
Yeah. This is the thing at
Because
This is
he knew that the
potatoes.
Clintons were going
Biden is
to go
potato.
after him.
Delaware or bust.
Bacon stuffed. Wow. That was actually ironically true, but funny.
Bacon donuts. Huh. I've never heard of that.
Bacon stuffed donut. One of my
Bacon stuffed-
favorite guys. Between bacon stuffed donut and Bob Hall and Mike A and all the rest of them that come in, they bring a smile to my face. I love it.
There you go. Oh gosh, I found this acting weird.
No, that's the other one. Let me find the other one.
It's like my internet screw away. Every time I go on StreamYard, it screws up. Like,
Yeah.
geez.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna log off for the night. I told Zach I could only be on for a little bit today. And I really want you guys to start thinking about contacting the FBI, charging Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden with
this is
treason.
in God's hand. This is. Yeah, this is it.
Nice, Angel. That's
That's
absolutely
the walk we're
gorgeous.
doing with like a hands across America, but we're doing it for God. So we're planning on the 4th of July, right, Zach? Yeah.
Bacon stuffed donut. I just read that comment. If you ever want to talk to me, let me know. Get a hold of Zach. You could put a comment in anywhere. I'll be more than happy to talk to you, brother.
Nice
don't be
meeting
hurt.
you, Patriot.
You have people here that's here for you there.
You too
Bacon stuffed
conservative.
donut. But I'm Ouskies, guys, okay? I love you guys. Keep going the pod. Do it. Bring people in, Zach. Let's get this rolling. We need to change America from the inside out.
Zach is a prophet right there.
Yeah.
There you go, Zach.
Drink your rum.
We'll see you guys later. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you, buddy. Come on up, guys.
So how you doing, Zach?
Oh, he's doing good.
Happy 420, by the way.
Hey, Kay.
You're in Colorado, so I know that's legal there. Happy 420. And yesterday was Patriots Day, so that was awesome.
Yeah, April 19th, 1775. The shot heard around the world. In Lexington and Concord.
I found this at Goodwill. It's an American Patriots Almanac, and it gives you what happened in America.
Ooh, that's
pretty
get
neat.
that.
It's And it has a nice inscription from, and it's not, it just says Merry Christmas from Mom and Dad, and it tells them what they're going to lose if they don't realize what, if you don't know your history, you're about to lose it. So
That's pretty much gone.
I mean, I just like, my roommate found it, and I was like, oh, isn't that just prophetic? I mean, I need this book, so I bought it. It's like a couple of dollars, but it was worth it. So
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
it was almost like it was from my dad from heaven, So
Yeah.
he realized what a minute, because his dying word was for me to vote for Hillary, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, Dad, but I couldn't do it. Trump. Trump all the way. Trump. I'll vote Trump in, even if Trump isn't running. I'm just going to keep saying Trump.
There you go. Hey, there's Kay.
Hey.
Dang it, I missed. He literally got out as I was trying to get in.
I love your hair.
Thank you. How are you
Is that
guys doing?
naturally curly?
Yes.
Oh,
It
you're
drives
so
me
lucky.
I disagree.
We all want what we don't have, right?
I know my sister has straight, beautiful, long, naturally red hair. And one day when we're sitting there, I had sat there for like 2 hours straightening my hair. And she sat there curling hers. And I was like, damn it, why can't we just trade?
Yeah. This is why I wear wigs. I have wigs, curly wigs, straight wigs, blonde wigs, brown wigs.
Well, so I used to bleach my hair. Jeez, that's really bright. I used to bleach my hair. And my ex-husband was upset with me for something. Anyway, I used to have him mix I used the professional bleach, with the developer and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so my ex-husband decided that he was going to mix it up so strong that it burnt all my hair off.
My mother did that to me.
So, and my hair was so long.
Mine too.
And
mine was down to my waist. It broke off to like that.
Yep, mine was like about that. Yep. Yeah, it all just started falling out. And now I think it's like what? Now it's 9 years later. Finally, it's grown back.
I shaved my head not this past summer, but the summer before, because I had a mohawk, and it's really hard to grow a mohawk out. So I just shaved it off. So screw it. It's just hair. Now it's growing back out finally. But that's what wigs are for. So wear it until your hair grows back.
Yeah.
At 37
It would
weeks.
be a lot thicker.
I have a lot of thin hair, so my dad.
Everybody's like,
he had
so
a lot of thick hair. My mom had very fine hair, so I have a lot of thin hair. So, oh, well, funny.
It is,
Where you from?
Carl is in the chat. He should get back. I know you know how to do it now, Carl. So you should get up here and chat with us.
So
If he's
conservative,
still in the
you're
chat.
from Boston,
no, I'm from Central Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. You're from the home of the Kennedys, right?
I
Massachusetts.
guess.
I'm in Colorado.
Yeah, they're from Boston, so they had that. You can hear it when JFK Senior would talk, the accent.
Yeah, he had that Bostonian accent.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
And I know Zach's from Colorado because it's
It's
420.
choppy going through this little spot right here.
I'm from
Next to the
Indiana.
uranium refinery.
Nothing happens in Indiana. Except we're going to have snow tonight.
It'll be back in.
We're having snow tonight. It's going to drop 30 degrees and snow.
Huh. shit.
It's 2021. It's gonna top 2020. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah, it's so hilarious how everybody's reacted to these freaking protesters are reacted to the case. It's hilarious.
Well, they got what they wanted, so what are they upset? They're let down because they got what they wanted. They don't know what they want.
Well, they got right regardless. It doesn't freaking matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they do. They're never happy.
No one's ever happy. You can't make everybody happy.
Like I said, they're coming after us. So you gotta freaking stop being in hiding and start kicking some ass.
Oh, where'd she go?
Yeah, she's probably in the bad spot.
Yeah, she was in her car, so.
Yeah, she'll be back, hopefully.
Is it crazy in Colorado there, Zach? Is there rioting out there? Or no? No?
I still think it.
Not your
Colorado's
area,
red.
but other parts of Colorado, right? Yeah.
I'm probably banned off of Facebook, which I could give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been able to access it for the last 4 months. So I'm like, no, fuck it.
Yeah. I love you, Zach, darling. You be careful and you have a good night. It's nice meeting you, Conservative Patriot.
You too.
Where we go one, we go all.
Anybody else want to come on? Come on. Stop hiding behind your keyboard. This is why we have these pods. Come on. The link is out there. I mean, my bug out bag's pretty much all set, so I'm good to go. Maybe a shit, but whatever. I'd rather have a lot of things than nothing. Hello? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I was frozen again. Man, that's weird. I'll probably have these like weird. Oops, somebody else joining us?
Hey, I missed. Wow, never cease.
Oh, hello, Kurt.
Hello. I am here.
So what's on your mind?
Oh. Oh, and now here I have no idea what I want to say. Yeah, what a crazy, messed up world. Unbelievable.
Oh, this is what we have these pods for. So you can talk about what pisses you off and everything else.
Yeah, well, everything pisses me off. That's how I ended up in the situation that I'm in here.
No, it ain't good.
Yeah. I'm living in state housing. I've been unemployed for over 10 years. I'm a disabled veteran. You know,
Really?
I don't want to be pouring out my problems to the world necessarily. I've told Kay pretty much everything I could tell her about
Well,
myself.
thank you for your service.
Well, it was my pleasure. It was one of the best things I ever did, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know, once
What
I
what
got
branch what branch
in,
of the military?
I
What branch of
realized
the
how
military were you in?
I was in the Army.
Oh,
I
okay,
was in
cool.
the Army. I joined the Army right before Gulf One kicked off. So I was in basic training in Gulf One, and it was over before
Wow.
I even got out of basic training because that was a quick one. And I spent the next 4 years, you know, I was in the 1st Airborne, spent a year in South Korea. I went to jungle warfare school in
101st
Panama.
101st
What's that?
Airborne? Is that the
101st, yeah.
101st Airborne? Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So I got around and did some stuff, but you know, I realized once I was in how messed up it was, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I joined because I wanted to become a Green Beret, and I thought that being a Green Beret would be the best way that I could actually help people in other countries, you know, to make a difference,
Right.
because that's what they do. They go train the other people to try to help them to take back their rights. You know, the
Yeah.
Reds was. But the reality of military is, you know, it's just like every other organization in the government. It's the system is designed to work. It's designed to send you in circles. You know, when
Yeah.
I contacted VA for help 10 years ago, I've been a disabled vet since 1994. So I've been
Oh,
in that
wow.
system for quite some time, and I really didn't have anything to do with them other than going to my doctor, medication and stuff. But back in 2012, I guess it was 2012 or 2013, I'd lost my job. I was homeless, and I
Oh my
didn't know
gosh.
what to do. You know, I'd quit drinking and back, and
This is so awful how
they
they treat
sent
you
me
veterans.
into a rehab. Now the other was marijuana, and but that was the only option for help that they had for me. And you know, from there on, things have just gone downhill and downhill, because every time you try to get help from somebody, they'll just give you another phone number to call. Like I
Yeah, it's a
told
pain in the ass.
Kay, you know, last week I was on the verge of suicide. I called this
Oh.
veteran suicide hotline, and I talked to a girl for about 50 minutes, and she told me, well, my time was up, and she would get back to me within 24 hours. That was
Yeah.
what they told me. Now, 4 hours later, they called me back, and this woman talked to me for an hour. Now, she tried to be helpful, but the only thing that she could do was to set up another telephone appointment on the 29th. So I was to wait to hear back from the VA about suicide. It's insanity, you know. And you know,
This
actually
pisses me off.
talking to Kay helped me quite a bit. And other things, and really, what really helped me is simply learning. I've had some major realizations in the past few days about the reality of life and our situation. I can't know anything, but
Yeah, it just pisses me off because, you know,
been able to.
you guys put your lives on the lives of this country, and these fucking politicians just treat you guys like shit. You know, you come back
I'm
to
not
nothing.
getting very good audio from you guys. Yeah, I'm not getting very good audio from you guys. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So much for your service, Carl. I really appreciate our service people. Thank you so much for your service, Carl. I really appreciate our service people.
Well, thank you, Zach. I really appreciate you. You know, I found you on Prepping 101. That's where I first saw you, and
he's
you
awesome.
were very inspirational. Very inspirational. I had a cousin who had cerebral. His name was Brian. About 15 years ago. He was older than I was, but yeah, I miss him a lot. Yeah. I'm terrible with this phone thing. I don't have a computer. I've never had a computer. I don't know how to use one. Much to my, but I have to learn some things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there she is. Sort of.
Oh, okay. If I hit
There she is.
chat,
Hey guys.
I can see the chat.
Hi, Carl. I got your message this morning. I'm sorry. I totally spaced calling you back. I got busy. Uh-oh, can you hear me?
I think his internet's not too good.
Oh, no. He must have pushed another button. Can you hear me? Ouch. Stupid shoes.
Darn it. I think he froze.
I think he's on another. Oh.
I can see the chat.
So when you're using the phone with the StreamYard, Carl, I don't know if you can hear me, but it does cut out if you try to go on to anything else. Oh, I almost forgot my card. And then I would have been mad. I mean, nobody likes going to Walmart in the first place. Ugh. Where did I put my card? Dang it.
Barnacles.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't forget it. Maybe it is in my wallet. I can't win today. Janet, get up here, lady.
Okay, was everything okay last night?
Just usual bullshit.
Oh boy.
I know. We're not going to get into that right now.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. Now that Carl is exited, now come back on, Carl. It's because he went and pushed buttons. When you're in StreamYard, don't touch nothing. And definitely not the red button.
My internet is screwy. Oh, look at you. No mask. Love
I'll
it.
take that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm the only one.
Yeah. I'm surprised
Serious.
nobody yells at you.
Oh, no, they learned at this Walmart a long time ago not to do that.
Good.
Yeah. Well, you can only be nice so many times.
Well, you need to wear a mask, so like, no, you don't. No, it's like, oh, you need to wear a mask. It's like, no, you don't.
No, yours should be good enough to protect you from me then.
Exactly. Crazy, crazy.
Crazy times, crazy world. Sad. Very sad, actually. Unfortunate.
That's...
What do you do? I hope that eventually more people start standing up. I know you have a lot of people that talk about it, but at the end of the day, they walk in here with a mask on. What is that? Checking clearance, sorry. If I'm gonna be in here, I'm gonna get a deal at least.
There you go. Yeah, Carl was told me that he was 101st Airborne in the Army. I was like, wow.
Carl's an awesome guy, very intelligent individual. And
that
like
he,
it
yeah,
said the other day in the
he,
chat.
uh,
Oh, go ahead.
and that he was homeless for a little while, and then and I also told us as well, thank you for your service. That's number one. And I don't know if you could hear me, probably not, but it just pisses me off how they put their lives on the line for this country, and they come back and they get treated like dog shit.
Yeah, meanwhile, okay, we have homeless veterans, but Biden's putting up all the illegal immigrants in housing.
Yeah. You like that?
Shit, no, I don't. It actually makes me really want to be a domestic terrorist.
So you rather help these people than American citizens?
Exactly.
It's pathetic.
And not just citizens. There's a reason why we have a fucking country. For those illegal immigrants to run to. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Well, what I'm hoping is, I think that the reason why the Democrats are, they think that they're getting away with something here by doing this. I don't think that they are, because those people are fleeing that place for a reason. Hope they're smart enough not to bring their politics. I hope this all backfires. I really, really do.
Well, it's already starting to. The way I'm looking at it.
Oh, do they have the planners that have the thing on them? No. So I found a planner like a while back that had
China.
I found a planner like a while back that had what the hell?
Pretty much
It had
everything you needed.
little things that you put your own months, the stickers. Because, okay, so I buy planners, and to be honest, I'm horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I want to be organized, it doesn't work that way. So I end up having a planner because, it's already got the dates on it. And I end up not having, by the end of it, I've wasted half of the planner. Uh-oh. So, yeah. There's these planners that Walmart has that has the little stickers. And you can use any month. So you can start at any month. Which is good.
Oh no. Oh, fish paste. It's just, oh, happy days. Happy days. I wonder if we can get her back. There's Sasha. There we go.
Hey guys, how's everyone? Hey Zach, CP.
How you doing?
Everyone in chat, hello. Pretty good. I'll have
So
to.
what did you think of the trial today?
It's as I expected actually. It's an upside down world, so.
Yeah, Duke called it like before I even began.
I almost think that they did it in order to save the millions of dollars in damages. You know, if it was um, a different verdict, you know.
Yeah, well, like I told Kay and Zach and Duke, they're targeting us conservatives now because
Well,
they
yeah,
have
but
a Black Lives Matter. It's a couple of towns over from me. It's called Sturbridge, but anyway,
no,
um,
notice
they're
how
saying
it's even.
they
Go ahead.
don't know it's BLM. They're gonna burn their shit down. They have a whole freaking list of who they're gonna target. I'm like, oh my god, yeah,
Well,
fucking dead.
I'm pretty sure we're all on the list.
I was talking to my battle buddy, and he's like, he told me,
Notice how these organizations. Notice how these organizations they're still sticking around the city. It's like they want to cause chaos, but um, I guess we'll see what happens tonight. If we start seeing all kinds of violent videos, then I guess we know what's going on.
you'll do it no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I suppose just expect it.
It's all to destroy America. That's all the agenda is.
Yeah, it's very true, Mike. If they're still writing after the guilty on all counts, BLM is full of crap.
Yeah, it's interesting that the mother of Breonna Taylor says they're fucking fraud. What does that tell you? The mother. Joelle came out in a statement on Facebook. Oh no, Facebook, Twitter. She went to some news organization. She said, I haven't spoken to these people. They haven't come to me and gave me any reparations. She's like, stop this shit. Y'all need to stop this bullshit. Because BLM is a fraud. Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, Zach, what you got?
What you got, buddy?
I'm to a point where I'm just done with the bullshit. I'm going to be fighting more than ever when I get this app project completed.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, yeah. Let's think we're all done with this bullshit, Zach.
The fact that you've got someone like Maxine that goes out and tells them it's okay to do this, you know, push even harder. Then you've got moments later.
She's been doing. She's been doing this since 2018.
You've got moments later. You've got the National Guard dodging bullets, and you wonder why.
Oh, did you hear about that? Somebody shot at the National Guard.
And now the newest shooting is a cop shoots a 15-year-old girl because she had a knife in her hand. So that's going to be another, you know, debacle.
I feel bad for these cops, man. They're put into a bad position. Fucking A. What?
Yeah,
They're not supposed to shoot it? That's their instinct. When they feel like they're fucking threatened, they're gonna fucking pull the trigger. They feel like their life is a threat, and you don't follow their orders. You come out to charge at them. They have a right to fucking drop you. That's it.
I'll like I said before, I'll have to rewatch the stream since I came in kind of late, but yeah.
My better buddy, I think he could get a pleasure view, whatever the heck it is. Stand that call for Civil War. I was like, you don't want this. You don't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking idiots.
MK Ultra is real. Yep.
Wait, who said that?
Carl.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, it's very easy from a scientific standpoint to manipulate the brain because it all works off a frequency. Look at the world today. We are bombarded by frequency every single day. You don't think that has any effect on us?
Oh, of course. Blue bar politics. Why says Trevor's verdict is not enough? Yeah, fuck him.
Did you expect anything less from that fake guy?
He's a fucking idiot.
That he is.
But the guy sit there and say, what was that cause violence? Yeah, horse shit. Look at what they're doing. As a matter of fact, if you go back to
So Mike went on to say, I think some of these mass shooters are effed up kids in the MK Ultra program. That is certainly a possibility.
yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me? Yep. The thing is, when I'm on here, I cannot hear you guys because it's all I hear is static, and I don't know how to get the chat up anyway. I'm like I said, I'm a technotard. I don't understand this stuff, but if you can hear me,
Yeah.
what I wanted to say is that yes, all this stuff is real. The MK Ultra. I've been following. I've been on this stuff. I was looking at Illuminati stuff when I was a teenager, and we're being controlled by a satanic cult, and they've been running the country not just for 50 years or 60 years. They've been running this country for over 100 years.
Yeah, the Rothschilds. Yeah.
They've been found out. And they're willing to destroy everything. They know that they would lose in a shooting war with us as conservatives. Like I said, I'm a conservative in Massachusetts. So talk about being an underdog.
Whoa. You're in the same state as me?
I guess I am.
Damn.
You're in Mass?
Yeah. Central.
Okay. I live in Gilbertville.
Huh.
Which is
we got some weird town names, don't we?
It's near Hardwick.
Oh, okay.
Hardwick is the closest town to me.
Wow. Damn. We got a fellow Massachusetts native. I'm not the only one.
Mike got his modem. Is it the modem 5000? He'll be able to stream like no one's business.
Who?
I was just goofing off.
Oh.
In these troubling times, that's all you can seem to do. And not wear a mask, of course.
Yeah, you definitely need to watch the stream a little bit early of what Duke said.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to because I came in kind of late, so I'll definitely rewatch once Zach's got it
He gave us the U.S. code and everything. I think it's 1815. Yeah, he was talking about how he
Yeah, you know, when 9/11 happened, I realized that when I saw the buildings come down, I realized that that was a controlled demolition. I have training in how to blow things up. I know how to do it. And I saw it happen, and I'm like, those buildings fell in their own footprint. And after years of research, I realized the reason they did that was because back in the late 80s, it was decided that they wanted to tear those buildings down, but they wouldn't let them do it because of the asbestos and all the crap that was in it. And so they would have had to have taken them down piece by piece, and it would have cost too much.
Yeah.
So this was their plan to expedite that. And that's why they did 9/11. You know, and since then I've discovered that, you know, the Titanic didn't sink because it hit an iceberg. That was a planned event. I don't know how they did it, but it was a planned event. They did that in order to enact the Federal Reserve Act.
Are you a pyrotech?
The whole thing is the whole thing. Everything. It's everything. And it's overwhelming.
especially Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam. That's another thing. That was all that is a drug war. So that's why we're in Afghanistan. It's a drug war. You know, Myanmar. What's going on now in Myanmar? That's their two main products out of Myanmar are drugs and trafficked children. That's how they make their money there. And they're trying, somebody there in some organization in the government is trying to fight back and take back. But, you know, they're labeled as being, you know, some kind of military coup or whatever. It's all just a bunch of lies. It's lie after lie after lie. And we don't even know what to believe anymore. That's why people are starting to not believe Trump, because he hasn't done anything. But I don't know what the answer is. I don't. That's why we have to put our trust and faith in God, because God is the only one that's going to be able to help us.
Spot on there. This is good. Yeah, I actually have a book. Maybe you've heard of it, girl. It's called Destroyed America, the CIA's Quest to Control the Government. I don't know if you heard about that book.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't read it. You know,
it's got some stuff in there.
Yeah.
But
like I said, I started reading about this Illuminati stuff. I started reading about this when I was a kid. And
yeah, it's sick stuff, isn't it?
Say, oh, that's just stories. It's all made up. But that's what they want us to believe. The greatest trick the devil ever played, making us think he wasn't real.
Correct. Well, he very much is.
Oh, yes. I've seen him. I've seen God, too. Jesus appeared to me. And in a time of desperation, he was in my vision. And, you know, I wasn't sure if I was just imagining it. But at this point, I'm pretty sure that it's real. And
yep.
And when I meditate, I am able to get glimpses of his face occasionally. And it's not the face of all the pictures and all the stuff that you see on and icons of Jesus and things. It's more like a face of the Shroud of Turin That's the
Really?
deep, dark set eyes and the large nose. That's the face of Jesus that I saw.
Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, tell people that. They don't believe me. They think, oh, and this kid's definitely. But no. And I'm obviously not a kid anymore. I'm 52 years old. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool that we're in the same state.
So pumped up talking about this stuff. My PTSD is extreme. You know, that's part of my disability right there. And I only get 20% disability. I've tried
You
and
should be
tried
getting
to
full.
get that up. They won't up the disability. They just keep denying
Assholes.
me. So and
But
I'm
they
living
have
on
no
200.
problem. They have no problem getting like thousands of dollars to illegals now. That's no problem. Yeah, we'll just give them that.
Yeah, I'm surviving
Fucking
on $284 a month for the last 10 years.
what the
So
fuck?
try doing that. Yeah, try doing that. And they take a third of it from my rent. And the place I'm in state housing. And they're trying to kick me out of here because they say that I'm crazy and the people here don't want to hear the things that I have to tell them about the stuff that we talk about here. I was told that I was going to receive a 30-day eviction notice on May 1st. And that was part of the reason I was in the suicidal thought mode, because I'm like, oh, you know, ready to give up. But I guess I'm too that.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of fucking assholes out here. That's for sure. I'm freaking real. Just can't mind their own fucking business.
Yeah.
285. Do you get a pension at all? No.
No, I get 20.
What the
I have
fuck?
a 20% service connected disability, which adds up to $284 and change a month.
Oh, fucking word. You're in the military for 10 years. They never gave you a pension. None.
None.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just the system isn't designed to work. It's designed to turn you in circles. They just give you
Right.
another phone number. You know, I'm still waiting. I still have 9 days to wait for somebody to call back to get counseling. They don't even do face-to-face counseling now because of the COVID crap. So I can't actually go anywhere.
You're too afraid they'll catch it. Joke. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. Go ahead. You got something? Oh, okay. Never mind. Just want to make sure. You had your hand up, so I wasn't sure. So 10 years in the military, you didn't get a fucking pension. Oh my god. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, I didn't I wasn't in for 10. I was in for 4. I'm sorry if you thought that. I was only in for 4 years. But
Doesn't matter. You
yeah,
should still get something.
it shouldn't matter.
Right. Because he still served 4 years in the military. I know people that served like 4 years in World War II. They're getting fucking pensions up the ass.
Yeah, and my disability is service connected. So, you know, but they don't. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
$284 a month. Oh, freaking real. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there are places you could get, you could get money from. I mean, you could make money from. You can ask for donations, use a Cash App, or there's Rumble. You can look into that. You can get it on your phone or whatever. Or this is a sites out there.
Well, like I said, I have zero computer skills because I've always felt that the computers
Oh, if you ever have any questions, I can
were
help you with it.
a plan to get control of our minds.
Hi, Zach.
And I think that's pretty much what they've
Hey,
tried
Lisa.
to do with it. And people have they've been able to make connections like we make connections here. And it's not working the way they thought it was going to work.
Well, unfortunately, YouTube will
Carl,
shut you
where
down.
are you living?
He lives in my state.
Where do you guys live?
I live in Central. He lives near Hardwick.
What?
Oh man, you're cutting pretty bad, Lisa.
I live in Pennsylvania. He's a vet. He needs to get the hell out of that state. Huh?
Yeah, if I had a place to
Oh,
go,
you're kind of cut. Yeah, he was telling me that he was in the.
I don't
He
see
was in
why
the
you don't
military
get
for 4 years.
get COLA.
For 4
COLA
years.
is you should be getting raises in your disability. I don't see why your state is not doing that. In Pennsylvania, they get, if you're just, you get COLA and you get a rent rebate. You're like, and you for feeling think. I hope you got a good lawyer. You better contact a lawyer through the through the military service. You better contact them. That's your best route to go.
The veterans, the individual veterans that I have dealt with have good intentions in most of them, but the system doesn't allow them to actually affect any help. It's just, they just want to give you another phone number to call, and that person will say, "Oh, well,
it's like a spit in your face, right?"
Yeah, he doesn't even get a
This
pension.
is ridiculous.
A military pension.
A lot of
He doesn't even
business,
get
yeah,
that.
and it's just bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I just heard that Australia
has
lost more veterans to suicide than they have to the war in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
By a lot, not just a little. It's the world is on the verge of destruction, and it needs to be destroyed. I think that's what we're witnessing. This is essentially the end times.
No, I would like to see all the demons be destroyed. The ones that are wreaking havoc on the people, they're the ones that need to be destroyed.
I agree with that.
And the little brainwashed morons.
That too.
You do something, you serve your country, and you get spit on. It's not worth it. I advise nobody to go into the military.
Especially now.
My nephew was in the military. My ex-husband was in the military. His dad was in the military.
Oh yeah, my whole family has been in the military. My one grandfather was a Marine. My other grandfather was a Army paratrooper in World War II. My father and
that's when the 104th Airborne was born. In World War II.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention my stepdad is in the military. He also worked in the coal mines.
Really? Shit.
He drove. I asked him what he did. He said he drove the trucks.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a paratrooper.
Yeah, because I asked him when I was questioning my stepdad. I said, "What? Why is your in there?" I was a coal miner and I caught my ear with the pick.
Really? Wow.
Back drinking again, sloshing the booze.
Oh, me? No.
He gave me that look like, "Mom, come on."
Oh.
You know I love you, Zach. There goes his smile.
Oh,
Drinking
fuck
tea
me, man.
too.
There's homeless vets all over the place.
I'm just getting tired of it's like
it should fucking happen
you
like this.
that the trial that the cop was found guilty. It's free when I don't know. I think it that
You cut
probably
cutting in and out.
celebrate when this world is going nuts. It's just really going nuts.
No, it's gone
And it really
dipshit. That's what's going on.
You know, alcoholics and drug addicts can get disability or SSI, and if you have worked all your life and you have a health problem and you know like it expires and you haven't worked for a long time, I gave up my job to be my husband full time because he's disabled and he needs care.
Yeah.
And that's a choice I made, you know, because I don't want him going into nursing. Terrible they are. I used to work in them.
No, nursing homes are not good for anybody. I mean, it's a necessary place for a lot of people.
They're gonna put my grandmother in there. My dad's like, no, she don't need to go in there. So she just died in the hospital. Thank goodness.
We need to go back to the simple way.
And she went downhill fast.
Go ahead, Carl.
Where parents keep your parents in the home when they get it. You have caregivers come in and take care of them to give you a break. You know, in-home care is the best. Let them live their life to the fullest at home. Let them die at home. That's where they not in a damn nursing home.
Especially with these freaking Democrats running the show.
Oh yeah. Oh, Camilla came out and she said something about, oh, we need to have. I don't know what it was. I seen the article and I plopped it off. I didn't want to hear it from her fat mouth.
Nobody does. Especially that freaking hyena left.
So, no, I don't want to hear from any of their.
Shut up.
They're wagging.
I was looking at a headline from Bloomberg. According to Biden, the trial the trial wasn't enough. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want then, asshole?
Now they're saying it's not enough. What do you want? Really? If that's not enough? Oh, come. Seriously? Shut the hell up. You know what? This is what irritates. It's enough for people. I want. Give me. What more? I'm like of children, like 2 years. Mine. I'm just telling the truth. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I didn't sleep. I even canceled my show. I take a nap. It didn't. Maybe once I take my other medicine, I sleep good. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to take my medication. It's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to have to get off because I have to take shots. I'm a diabetic as well.
Yeah.
I have type 1 diabetes, and I got it.
Yeah, get your. Please take your insulin, please.
I got type 1 diabetes in the Army when I was in
I couldn't.
1st Airborne, 26 years old. So
Really?
I think
Wow.
now, after all
Wow.
the things that I've seen, I think that the Army actually gave me diabetes because they realized that I wasn't
Who knows?
I wasn't moldable enough for them. In other words, I didn't fit into their molds that they wanted. I made it to the rank of corporal.
Oh,
And they
man.
all the guys that I had in my squad all used to call me Captain Carl, and it used to drive them crazy. They're like, don't call him a captain, he's only a corporal. But I used to tell everybody what to do, you know, because I knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
Things just never work the way you think
Yeah.
they're supposed to.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Well, I wish you prayers and
Now
love,
they call me crazy.
and I hope everything works out for you, Carl. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go so I can take my meds and stuff, and I'll come back I'll just come back in the chat because I'm not hearing anybody very good, and I can't figure out how to get the chat come up on my phone, so I can't see what anybody else is saying, if anybody's saying anything. And
Yeah.
I'll just be in the chat, and if I gotta pipe in, I'll pipe in. But thanks for having me.
Okay,
Anytime,
Carl.
buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. I wish there was something we could do for that poor man.
I'll buy to see my boys. So what else is going on in this crazy world?
My charitable instincts are kicking in.
Oh, Joker's in the chat. Hey, Joe.
I couldn't imagine just living off $284 a month. I couldn't. Oh.
Oh, Joe, coming to see you this week.
Go ahead, Zach.
Well, my final words are that we just need to fight fire with fire. We are more than they consider us to be. We have the heart and passion to get through this, and we will be succeeding at the end. I love you all more than you will ever know, and I'll always be fighting for you all.
We all will be.
We love you too.
Oh, yeah. We have alternatives. FEYT. Oh, Frank's speech is launched. There's that too. We got YoReSpot.com. Yes, that's definitely a great site. YoReTube.net. Similar to YouTube. And last
What is
but
that?
not
Almost
least,
like YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much. Take it to Uber Guy, K Red Lotus, Maurice Delk, Dangerous Freedom After Dark, Prepping 101, Tactical Technician, and all the rest of our Patriot family. We appreciate this family. Bam. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Do you like what you heard here today?
Yep. Share, share, share. Make sure you smash that like button, or I'll come get you.